So you talked about coming back into the building your own audience world 3 years ago. I'm curious, what were some of those things that either surprised you or really stood out to you as having changed from previous time that you've done it?
We grew the marketing pros list a lot through co-registration, so through partners, essentially. The marketing pros list is massive. It's 600 and something thousand. It's a big list. And it's also been around for 20 years. It's a legacy product at this point. We were able to grow it way back then from co-registration deals. I didn't do any of that this time because I wanted to grow the list more organically. And I also just wanted it to be a relationship with me, ultimately, that would grow that list. In that way, a co-registration deal, I don't want that because to me, that's not what I'm all about. Another thing that's changed, I don't use pop-ups or anything like that as a way to entice people to sign up for my list. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. There's a lot of brands that do it quite effectively. But again, it goes back to the goal. What am I all about here? I don't think that that works with my brand. It's not necessarily something that's changed, but I think it was a shift in me personally where I realized, well, yeah, just because it works doesn't mean that I want to do it. When I put it through that second filter of, number one, it works. Number two, though, do you want to do it? Does it work with you? Adding that second filter on was an important takeaway for me. I wanted to be able to run things through that before I made a decision about anything.
I do the same, where if I was giving advice, I would tell people you should have a lead magnet or an incentive for people to join your list. Don't just say join my newsletter. I send it every week at this time. Give them something right then. But if you go to my own site, I'm like, join my newsletter. I send it every Tuesday because I want people to opt in for the newsletter. And if you need more enticement than that, like where you'd sign up to get something for free and then lose interest, I actually don't want you on my list. I just want a small group of people that really want to be here. Whereas 5 years ago, I wanted as many people as possible.
Growth at any cost is not a strategy that I want to pursue. It was different 20 years ago where we did want to grow quickly and get as much traction as we could right away.